traveling West Virginia with award-winning photojournalist Brad Rice.
Stop the axle. Hold it. Bike. Together. My father opened the shop 53 years ago, and so I grew up riding motorcycles. I want to say about 1985, my dad had a good friend who had a bicycle shop, and I wanted a BMX bike for Christmas, like a lot of kids did. It started me kind of into that world, and I've stayed with it for the most part all my life. In coastal California, a group of guys got together in Marin County. The sport grew from there. I mean, they called it clunkers back then, and it was just basically sticking fat tires on an almost road bike and trying to see who could make it down the hill the fastest. It's evolved into what we've got today, which is just huge, and there's so many different versions of mountain biking. You've got guys that want to race cross country, like on a bike like this. It's all about fitness and how fast you can climb and how fast you can cut a 10-mile loop out of the woods. I decided it's here. Then I've got a lot of guys that ride something like this, which is an e-bike. An e-bike is essentially a bicycle with electric motor that drives it. So this would be a Class 1 e-bike, and a Class 1 e-bike is the most popular thing for somebody who is into riding off-road and wants a bike that can give them extended mileage. So a Class 1 e-bike has a 20-mile-an-hour limit on it. After 20 mile an hour, the engine no longer provides boost, and so you're doing the work. You can ride it at 25 or 30 mile an hour down a hill if you want, but it's you pedaling and gravity that's driving you, not the motor anymore. You'll have what we call a 1x12 drivetrain, where you've got 1 gear in the front and 12 in the back. It gives you the ability to have a lot of range without having the old front derailleur that has been so problematic over the years. So you don't have multiple gears in the front that you have to shift between with these. Large battery on this. This one is a 625 watt-hour battery, so it's going to have, for an aggressive rider, about a 35-mile range of heavy off-road. With the e-bikes, I've got customers from so many different directions. I've got customers who used to ride bicycles regularly who knees and hips and things hurt now, and they can't really go out and ride them now that they wanted to ride, and this has given them accessibility. Then I've got a lot of customers that frankly just want to get out there, and they're 35 or 40 or 45 years old, and they're not as fit as they used to be. It's just an enjoyable bike to ride, and honestly 30-45 minutes you can get a pretty nice ride in.